Hi, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We'll be talking about the definition of bootstrapped and its components like cash flow, marketing options, and the challenges in choosing the bootstrapped option of financing. I hope you enjoy and learn. Onto the video. So, this is my walk, and I love this weather today. Okay, let's try this road. I think I've been on this road once, if ever. But anyway, um, so today I want to talk about bootstrapped. So I think a lot of us use the word, we use a term, but I feel like we use it loosely. And I'm not quite sure if we totally understand what it is that we're talking about. But in issue 3, Tim Kaine, he runs a business called, you can see the sky is blue and beautiful and pretty. So Tim Kaine, he runs a business called My HSA, and it's an online system that streamlines, it's for corporate companies, I guess. They streamline spending accounts. So it's an insurance thing, wherein I think this, I like his concept, but I don't want to tell you the information and tell you wrong just because I'm talking off the top of my head, and it's hard for me to remember everything that all of the contributors ever do. But Tim Kaine, My HSA online. So he deals with insurance. Insurance. So basically, if you're giving your staff any type of insurance, and they're able to go in and basically check and streamline their spending, that sort of thing. That's what he does. And what I find, so a business plan for a software or online system is going to be a little bit different from a business, and I use a little bit different from a business plan for a handbag company, just because it takes a little bit different from stuff. But anyway, he talks about bootstrapping his company. So companies like his usually go through venture capitalists and usually get investors to come in and help them. So think of Facebook, Google, like literally that's how some of them started. And there's a whole bunch of other ones. Whew. But anyway, so bootstrap is basically having no exterior financing, no venture capitalists, nobody. Like they use a concept called cash flow. And what cash flow is, you basically spend money when you have it. So that's really what the cash flow concept is. So he says he used a cash flow concept, he used word of mouth marketing, and he used, what was the next one he used? Spamming social media, and then his own personal money, whatever he had. If he didn't have it, he didn't spend it. So if he needed to take a trip, he only took the trip when he had money. And he says it's not easy. The concept is not easy, but I have no clue what that music is. I can't even hear. That's how out of touch I am with local stuff. I shouldn't say local, with the music industry. Anyway. So he says it's not easy because now you still, as much as you don't have the money, you still have to compete with companies that have money. And there's no excuse to failing, right? And I shouldn't say it like that. Sometimes I can be so blunt. It's not necessarily a good thing. But you learn from your failures or your mistakes or whatever it is, but you don't find excuses. But the fact that you have less cash doesn't mean that you shouldn't. Let me go down this road. This is a weird time to walk because there's so many things going on and so many people. But let me go down here. And a part of one of his issues too was the fact that he says that, sorry, I'm trying to block people out of my video, of my thingy. So part of his issue was that he was new to the industry, like me, being new to the magazine industry. And I'm kind of bootlegging, I'm bootlegging. because I'm not starting. But mine was easier to start without, because he needs. So in industries like that, you need. So for me, I can use my little bit of personal savings, and then get stuff done. While for him, you need to hire certain professionals. You need a programmer. You need your certain, which is why for them they tend to do. You find that they do a lot more. More investors than us, which is why I said we have these different types of business plans. It's slightly different just because they have more needs than we do. So anyway, sorry. So I really didn't start with any investors. I used my own loan, but I was able to do that. But yeah, so he's saying he had a little bit of industry experience, and so what he did, he basically built very slowly. So he went on, so he reached out to industry experts. And when I say industry experts, I shouldn't say industry experts. He reached out to people in the company that he needs to buy his stuff. And his negotiation skills, so the way he sold it, is how it worked for him. And it's funny because he says that, shoot, I hope I remember this. He gave an example in which a company that tried to undercut him ended up promoting him inadvertently, realizing what they were doing. And so that worked out in his favor as well. So it was a company that had lots of money. And then, anyway, I don't remember the exact story, but I liked it in terms of how he did it. So it's not easy to compete when you have no industry knowledge, when you have no money. It's not easy to compete with the others. So the magazine industry, I find, is a very close-knit industry. Shoot, I missed that one. It's a very close-knit industry, and what I find is that most people who are in the magazine industry, they started in it. I didn't. And so getting information, getting people to do certain things, it's been hard. It's been a struggle. Magazine Canada helps some. And then because I'm in with Magazine Canada, I was able to meet other emerging magazine publishers to help me to navigate. So that's what's helping me. But when you really have no industry knowledge, when you have no money, it's really, really hard. And you still have to stay relevant. You still have to stay relevant. You still have to be competitive and all of that jazz. But it's worth it in the end, that much I'll tell you. But bootstrapping doesn't mean that it can't be done. It very well can be done in lots of cases. It's done better than the other ones. And the victory is even better. Because guess what too? You own it, right? You own it. When you have investors, you no longer own it. And to be fair, let me be fair. You might not own it, but you get so much information, so much going on. It's really, really easier. It helps you more. I'm not even gonna lie. I wish I had somebody to invest $1 million right now, and so we could just do marketing and just do the whole, like, just go all out. But either way, it's not the end of the world, and it can still be done, and we still do it. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this rambling. I hope you enjoy this walk. I hope you're walking and keeping up your exercises. I hope you are doing well. All right, so that's my walk for today. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click on that notification button and click on all videos so you can actually see all our videos when we actually put them out there. All right, thank you for walking with me today, and see you on the next video.